Hey, free lunch. How's it going, man? Hey, Kate. Hey, Michael. Also, this is also a test of the audio. Um, it's the way that we've got things set up this year. Um, it's not going to be possible for us to have the game audio feeding in on a separate channel. So we're going to have to do both with both. So can you hear a little bit of the music and a little bit and enough of my voice? I feel like I'm talking at my normal speaking volume. Aaron, of course, will be 200 to 300 times louder than I am. That's not true. Aaron's a soft-spoken young man. Glad to hear it. Thank you, free lunch. Yeah, I don't want to crank up the music anymore than it's already going. Turn everything up in general, like, or the music, or yeah. The problem is that I can't. Um, I wonder if we just don't have a good audio setup. I can turn the music down and then turn the mic gain up. Okay, so I can do this. Okay, that seems like it's a lot better, right? But the problem, it's just finding that good balance between my voice and the music. So I should be louder. Am I louder now? Okay, good. Yeah, I'm using this blue Yeti mic, and it's got a gain control on it, which is useful. Absolutely. The test stream is for a testing. Absolutely free lunch. Absolutely. So, okay. Well, I can always adjust the volume on the TV. So how is that? Is that pretty good? It's all right. That's what we're here. We're testing things out. Is the music still too soft? I can. It's a lot easier for me to turn up the music, um, than turn up my voice. I can't really talk any louder than this without it getting ridiculous. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Um, I can turn this up more, and then it'll be a. I just don't want to turn it up so loud that we're shouting over the music. Okay, I want to try something else though, guys. Okay, just as a test. Okay, so this is about where we have an audio mixer, but we don't have a mic that is really meant for. Well, okay. Here's the issue. The issue is we have a separate emulation computer. Okay. Now, the emulation computer is running through a splitter, and the signal is going to OBS, and it's going to the television over here. Okay, the thing. There's a webcam mounted on top of the TV, so you can see me. For whatever reason, a limitation of this particular splitter is that it. Well, okay. It's either a limitation of the splitter or a limitation of OBS. OBS does not pick up the game volume, or it doesn't pick up the PC volume coming in through HDMI through this USB capture card that I have. When I go in here to my, if I try to add it as an audio input capture, and I go down through the thing here, it just doesn't list the capture card. It only is the video, I guess is what I'm saying. And I think that is because the signal is being split and weird things are happening. It's also coming from a display port to HDMI split. You can't do it. Doesn't work that way. Free lunch, unfortunately. We've got what you have. We have a Behringer USB interface. But if we went that way, then we couldn't hear. What we'd have to do, how would we have to do this? We'd have to route. We'd have to take the audio out of the PC. The audio wouldn't be synced with what we see on the screen. Yeah, we've got a Behringer, Michael, and I appreciate it. I'm just trying to, like, whenever you're mixing digital and digital and analog sources, it's a mess. So, you know, the easiest thing is to try and do things the way I'm doing it right now, because this microphone is built to pick up. It's an omnidirectional microphone, so it's built to pick up sources from all over the room. However, I don't have it in its omnidirectional presence right now. I only have it in like it's kind of a cone coming out this way. And I was hoping that, you know, we don't need the music to be too incredibly loud. And so, you know, now what I can try, let me try this. I'm gonna change the microphone to be omnidirectional, which means it's gonna, you know what omnidirectional means. Okay, so this is set up as omnidirectional now. Did that make the TV sound any louder? Hey, John. Yeah, sorry, free lunch. I've gone through all this in my mind so many times, and you know the thank you, Kate. Okay, well, more detailed is is a step in the right direction. All right, cool. So we'll leave that as it is. You know, the thing with Amigathon is we just need something that's solid, that doesn't require a lot of fiddling. My goal this year is to be focused on the chat and be focused on the games and not be focused, you know, over here doing this stuff like I was so much of Amigathon last year. Well, right now the mic is sort of equidistant. It's closer to the, I mean, it's literally sitting right beside the TV. I could try and put it directly in front of the TV, but then I'm afraid that the TV would be too loud. But I guess if we're struggling with hearing the TV, then maybe that's the way to go, right? So let's try that. I'm open for anything, guys. I've set aside this evening, right now, as it's 3:51 in the afternoon in West Virginia, for trying all this stuff out. Now, oh, the sound is going to cut out for a minute because I have to unplug the mic. So stand by. Okay. The mic has been moved in front of the TV. And how are we doing now? Yeah, you're right, Michael. You know, we we can make adjustments on the fly. I just like to do as much as I can before the event starts. Is that pretty good? Good. I'm glad to hear it. The mic is sitting on an ottoman directly in front of the television. Oh, sweet. Okay, good. So we'll keep it like this for now, and we will resume the testing of the games. So, oops, do some cord management here. Okay, so for Amigathon, our main sticks, we're just going to use PS4 controllers. It's just the easiest way to do things. Yeah, right, Pixels, you're right. Or we can turn down the TV. Okay, so Battle Squadron definitely works. Man, Battle Squadron's great. Alright, cool. Fun fact, this is the computer that is in my main machine. Okay. We'll be using FSUAE. Oh, and of course we gotta show this off. Check this out, guys. You know who did that? Master of After Effects, Pixels at Dawn. And one thing I need to do is adjust this camera so my face is not in that shot. Now it's too high. Man, my stupid head. Maybe I'll just duck down. Just a little bit more up. I almost feel like this camera should be in a different place. Let's try and put it over here. These freaking webcams, I mean, don't get me wrong, this show runs on Logitech webcams, but finding a non-monitor place to put it is a challenge. It's pointing straight up in the air. Okay, mounting this thing on this toy truck I had when I was a kid is not gonna be a good thing. All right, let's try and put it on this Jag. Let's tilt the Jag forward. Something like, oh, that actually works pretty darn well. Now, unfortunately, that seems to be almost the same angle that that we were before. Let me show off another one of Pixel's stunning transitions. Get ready for this one. Well, I need to invest in some more C920s and C930s. I've got a currently the C920 is the only one that we've got is on top of the TV. I figured that would be the main cam. But yeah, these two. Oh yeah, you're right. And I mean, that's not really even much of a different. I think we need to go from the back one forward. Let's try and find a place back here. Give you a little tour of Amigos Studios. Sweet. Come around here. Maybe I could even put this. Really, I should have swapped the cameras, but I actually rigged up a, it's on top of my globe bar. Check that out. Ooh, fancy. Yeah. What's that look like? It doesn't really look like much, does it? But if I rotated the globe bar around a little bit, be something like that. Well, I'm not even sure what I'm trying to accomplish with this thing. That seems pretty good. That's like another angle on people you don't normally see. It's a good view of the pinball machine. I'd love to have a 360 VR enabled camera, Matthew. If you have one, please send it to Amigos Studios. It would be great. Oh. So yeah, that'll be the alt view. Okay. So now we're going back to the games. It's weird. I'm so used to being mic'd up with that lapel pin. I'm constantly being like, why don't I feel the cord? It's because there's no cord. So I don't know. This could be the start of a new. We started using the lapel pins or the lapel mics because Aaron would always set stuff down on the table. But now that he's got the koozie, that hasn't been as much of an issue. So, okay, yeah, I don't know if I know tons of 360 cameras exist, but none. I don't think any of them have the ability to stream in real time, or if they do, that is, I bet it would be an expensive piece of kit for sure. Here's the official keyboard of Amigathon. There we go. It has a little trackball up in the corner, so you can use it pretty easily, handheld without a desk or anything. Be interesting to see what the D-Paint things do with that. Okay, game number 3 is Liberation Captive 2. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. Well, John, maybe I'll set up a third one. I can put one on top of the Mario Brothers machine. What I'd really like to have is a good view from the back, but we'd have to have people not trip over that cord. So the game can't be started. Okay. Oh. I don't know why it defaults to that weird. What could I be missing here? Anybody have any idea what might be missing here? We don't have any wireless stuff, Duncan. All of our stuff is securely fastened to a power cord. But we do have several backups of everything. I even have a backup router. So if the cable modem goes out, it's going to be another run to Walmart and another $100. But so yeah, looking for any ideas on this Liberation? Why this might not be working? Oh, it's because I don't have it. Sorry. I guess the only time I've ever... No? I'm not sure why this is not working, but this is why you have an internet-connected computer. It's funny. I had my projector hooked up for my birthday, And Aaron was like, "Why don't you leave this thing up all the time?" But I just love looking at the entertainment center that everything is on here because I've got all my Spectrum games lined up at the top. I love looking at those. Okay. Liberation. And we need to do. All right. That's normally what I do. Let's try that. You might be right, Necronom. Nothing there. Yeah. You know, my students, I couldn't go 5 minutes without them making some sort of Harambe reference whenever that was. It's funny how things come and go. All right. Is it because it's... No, I meant this. Why is that not showing up? Hey, Barry. Oh yeah, Pixels. I think I already have you set up as a mod, don't I? Do you think that somehow Kill a Gorilla has been like erased from Google as like a Pirate Bay type situation? Surely not. Oh my gosh. You definitely need to turn this stuff off for Amigathon. Windows 10. Awesome. You're in like Flynn. Pixels. Okay. Yeah, I am Matthew. Thanks to my students. They keep me informed. Middle school kids are the best when it comes to dank memes. Okay, let's try this. Maybe this thing? I wouldn't be surprised if some of my kids thought that was an excellent idea to raid Area 51. Has that gotten a lot of play overseas, the whole Area 51 raid? UK folk or Europe folk? Huh. Let's try the good old Hall of Lights. Box scan, disk scan. I want to know how I played this. If I can't... I used to go to this site called the GameArchives.net. They are no longer in business. Yeah. Something tells me those 1.2 million people will not be showing up. But I could be wrong. Maybe this is what it will take to finally get the real info on the aliens. Okay. I think we've been going about this the wrong way. Let's try Liberation Captive 2. Oh! I forgot the easiest thing. Our boys over at the company. Surely they have such a august game as Okay. Maybe it's Captive 2. Maybe it's under C. In fact, well, let's do this first. So... Nope. Nothing here. Oh. Paul Harrington came through in the clutch. I need to set up a local network between these two computers because I really don't want to sign in to my Google account and all that stuff on this machine. I want to keep this machine relatively not personalized. Network and sharing center. That's true. That sounds like the best move, Paul. Sign into Gmail. It's non-stop action free lunch. Ah, okay. Thank you, Pixels. Hey, Chris. Hotel room in the Docklands. Tell me about the Docklands. That sounds like a cool place. Okay, so we download this. And then we stick it in. That's not good. I never like it when my computer makes USB disconnection sounds for no reason. I'm just trying to get Liberation working. So we'll go here. Oh, it's ADFs, and it's 5 freaking... Okay. Is there seriously no WHD of Liberation Captive 2? Oh yeah, I forgot, Chris. Good luck on that, all that stuff. I hope that you meet with the right people and they sign you a check worth a zillion dollars, and then you can just forget about the app and then just come visit us at Amigo Studios. Dump them all into your WSUAE folder. Okay, I will do that. So extract all. Okay. And I hope this works. Oh, yeah. That was the disconnect and reconnect sound that I was dreading. Okay. So... Well, luckily OBS is not crashed. Okay. Back again. That might just be something that happens. You know, I installed a new USB card, internal card, in anticipation of Amigathon. And I wonder if that was the right thing to do. Maybe I should plug this into the main board. Is this going to freeze? Let's see what happens when I pull this out. That's always a good thing you want to hear. Okay. That is not the... Let's try this one. Thing. So that's good. Hail up, Terminator. Okay. So now let's go back. Let's close all these windows. Just see if this... I may have to rescan my library. Okay, we're going to skip that one and come back to it. How's that? So let me bring my computer back up. Okay. Next on the docket is Panza Kickboxing. Board Seal and CFOW are like the heroes of WHD load. They've done so many conversions. Okay. I'm glad you like that, John. We used that last year, and I thought it was a good sort of filler for all the empty space that we've got. I've still got some more sponsors to add, which is a good thing. I'm waiting on their logos to come in. Okay. Boy, this is bringing back memories. The last time we played this, I was in a sorry state. sure I understand how. Oh, I think I may have configured this incorrectly. Okay. Yeah. Something's wrong. So, can I back out of that? And let's try selecting Joy 2 here. It might be a 12-hour test stream, Lobs Terminator, by the time I get through all these games. But I want to make sure everything's working right. Okay. Now we're in business. Okay. Cool. So, we'll move on. Now I do want to configure this other controller because I don't think it's been set up yet. No? It looks like it has. It's just... Is that... Yep. Okay. It's almost that way, Pixels. We haven't heard back from the biggest of the biggest of the guys. Like no Amiga kit, no Amigastore.eu. But pretty much everybody else is signed on. Okay. Morph is next. Why not the AGA version? That's great, yeah. I love me some Carl. I was thinking about Carl the other day, actually. I think he was talking about compression socks on an airplane or something. Man, that show, even though it's been 10 years since I've listened to it, I think about it all the time. Pretty good music here. You know, I thought about that, Pixels. The problem is that it just doesn't fit. Like, to put everything where it needs to go. Like, if I put the donation stuff. I mean, you mean like just swap the places of the. I could put it over here. Like that. But, you know, like Games Done Quick, they always have it in that lower right corner. Oh, the incentives. Oh, I see. Well, I think what we're going to do is the donation incentives will be on the scrolling ticker. I completely understand. It's hard to read. Okay, so we'll put this back. I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, I struggled with that. When they come back around again, maybe what I need to do is put... Alright, come back to morph here. I've got no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, turn into a cloud. Oh, I see. It's one of these games. The incentive info is the sponsor banner. Yeah, I want to make the sponsor. I mean, some of the sponsors gave a good amount of money to. The thing is, all the sponsor. What I probably should do is, let's see, maybe just scoot this up a little bit. I do have a little space right here, and I could put something in there. Yeah. Okay. I will put that on the list of things to do, guys, for sure. Because I do have this extra space here, so I'll either redo the sponsor banner, or I will utilize this space here, which isn't a bad idea. So never fear. Thank you. Keep the feedback coming, because yeah, you're right. That's impossible to see. That is horrible. So I want to show the magnet, you know. Otherwise, people might not know what it looks like. I know. Getting the ARG guys was a real hassle, but they finally signed on. Well, the chat that you got the timer and amount raised. I don't know how that's happening, Gary, because the chat is completely separated from YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the biggest sponsor window is, oh, you can't see it, but this is the biggest sponsor window, the ARG window. And so you know, I've got this slot right here. Yeah, I'll think about that. Okay, so we're done Morphworks. It's fine. Okay, Music Creation Challenge. So this is going to be found in, not here. I'll go ahead and stick these right here. And the Music Creation Challenge. .3D. I had issues with this last time I tried to load it up. I think it really wants to load in a browser, in a window, not full screen. Just quit out of that. Okay, and we'll try. I really want to use this one. This one is the classic one. This one doesn't look as cool. I mean, it looks too new. I'll show you. We're still running into issues. It just takes a while to load. Hey, Hasifa, how's it going, man? Welcome to the test stream. The Enlist test stream. Where I identify all the things that don't work and try and fix them. See? And now when you hit F12, you go here and you just go back to, I guess, because it says full screen, but it's not really full screen. Full screen native. I guess if we went to like 1920 by 1080. Okay. Yeah. But I really would like to use the old Pro Tracker. This one just doesn't look as cool, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I don't have those. I don't have a program that can load Workbench. Like, I don't think I can just load Workbench from here. This will work. I just need to, I'm just not giving it long enough to load. That's what I'm thinking. Let's try this one more time and see if it'll, let's give it some time. I've used yeah, I tested that out last night. I've got the way that the company works. That was another issue, you know, whenever you're using a computer that you haven't spent hours getting your Workbench set up on. But the way that the company files, this particular implementation works is that it just scans your C drive, so I can load my piece right from the drive. I did test this out last night. I'm not sure. Maybe I just was more patient when I wasn't live. But I won't do that because I don't want to give away what my file is. And I want it to be completely blind. Let the audience choose who the winners are. Not with the company. And my concern is that if I try and use FSUAE, it won't know where to find the file. And I'm not going to install WinUAE and have to make the hard file and all that stuff just to run this. It's not worth the headache. This will work. It's just, I think what I might even do once I do figure out what I did to get this to go is just minimize it and bring it up when necessary. Well, yeah, I mean, oh, there we go. Okay, so it's going to give me this, and then when I hit enter, there it is. Okay, hidden thing. Okay, so this is totally fine. And now we can hit F12, go to display. Yeah, I could use, in fact, I could use Pro Tracker on Windows to play the mods. There's a Pro Tracker that's a clone of this that is excellent, that I might or might not have actually used to create my mod. And I could use that, and it would make it a million times easier. Let me just run through this real quick and see. Let's see, we want to go 1920, 1080. Okay, and then for go to disk op. No, we want to go to load. No, we don't. We do want to go to disk op. Then load module. Yep, and see that's my C drive right there. Yeah, Gary, if that ever should happen to materialize, that would be fantastic. We could do all. If we had a PAL 1200, we could do everything on it. But all of our machines, except for one 600 that is currently malfunctioning, are NTSC, and they're as good as as good as nothing. They're just not any good. Oh, you're right. You're right because I have the screen. So hold on. Let's do this. Bam. Perfect. Thank you, Windows. Oh, jeez. Is this... Are we really going to be doing this? I think notifications are just the worst. Just the worst. Okay, one more time. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind for the next time. Okay, so that's good. We're good to go on that. I just need to remember to Alt-Tab, hit Enter to make the DirectX error go away, and then it should load perfectly. Okay, so we're done with this. I did that last night, Paul, but for some reason it's still, I don't know. But I went into focus mode, and I thought that I turned everything off, but I didn't. That's cool, Chris. You're famous. Okay. Next on the docket, we have Hangar 18. Yep. At least I know what that sound is. Okay, so Hangar 18 is not here. We have to download that. You should record him, Chris. I'd love to see him. Hangar 18. So how does this work? Do I unzip all of these files? No. Do I... Let's make sure the company doesn't have it. It's been so long since we did this on the show. It would be fantastic if the company did all this for me. Nope. You made that disc for me. That's right. That's right. Pixels, once again. All right. Did you send that to me on the Discord? Do you remember Pixel? Or I bet you emailed it to me. John, I don't think that we need any other any mics or any cables. I'm just trying to think. You don't have a. No. I think we're good. I think we're good. Thank you, John. I mean, you're doing more than your share with bringing the food. I can't wait for the Qdoba. I am super excited. You can see my exciting email. Yeah, Pixels, it doesn't. Well, maybe this is. We need to go back further. Oh no. Yeah, it must have been on the Discord. Let's try the Discord. Nothing here either, Pixels. It's in the main channel. Oh, I see. It's got to be somewhere around here, right? Jeez. Why can I not jump to this conversation? Oh, I see. It's just sort of all there. Jump. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and put this on the desktop and see. I don't think this is going to work as this. You think this will work? Probably not, right? I don't think that's going to work. That's a no-go. It's not that one. No. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, jeez. Oh, yes. Okay, it's a hard file. Okay. Now we're in business. Okay, here. Delete. And now we can take this hard file and load it here. Give ourselves the 1200 and go. Oh, I accidentally have that still in the drive. Okay, and go. Oh no, Paul, it's going to work. We want to play. We want to play Hangar 18. Maybe this is not going to work on the 1200. Maybe we need the 500. Doesn't sound like it's loading. Need to load Workbench first. Well, I don't know how to do that from here. I've got it wouldn't be in any of these, would it? Okay, so let's grab a Workbench disk. Is this what I want? Or is this not what I want? That looks familiar. Amiga Workbench ADF. Okay. Okay. So if I load this into the floppy and then have this here, right? And let's see if this works, Gary. If this works, then it won't be necessary. We should be good to go. All right, we're in. Now, oh yeah, you're a hacker and a cracker. Boy, that sounds not good. Oh yeah, that one of the many reasons I love FSUAE. We were doing so well. I don't know what happened. Hello. Oh, maybe Walmart. I think so. Walmart or Home Depot would have it. Okay. Okay. I'm doing my Amiga test stream for the Amigathon right now. Okay. Okay, that's okay. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Add some fast RAM. All right. We're going to do it. As soon as this crashes, it's going to be the first thing we're going to do. Okay. So let's get out of here. Okay. How much RAM do we need? 4, 8? Need to add some slow RAM in there? Fast RAM? I don't know how to do any of this stuff. Two meg chip, 2 meg fast. Sorry, slow RAM. Nobody wants you around. All right. All right. Well, if it crashes with 2, actually, you know what? We'll be on the safe side. We'll go with 8. I didn't see that, Chris, until it was too late. And Paul. All right. So 8. And we'll save this as Hangout. I don't know what that button does. I think it should save it though. SNESathon, we'd be laughing. I'd have my SNES Classic, which is literally right here in front of me. The night before, I'd copy over all the ROMs. There'd be no wondering about what would work and what wouldn't work, or whether it was a PAL or an NTSC Super Nintendo. But it doesn't have the charm of the Amiga. It doesn't have those disc loading sounds, that's for sure. All right, here we go. I'd love to do a Speckiathon. If I ever get one of the, I'd love to do a, that would be real fun. That would be real fun. All right, it's the moment of truth. All right, we did it. Oh yeah, good old Hanger 18. Okay, so that's all set. Get out of here. Move on to the next game. Okay, Microprose F1 Grand Prix. See you, Matthew. See you on Saturday morning, bright and early. Thank you very much. Now, one thing we are going to try and do is set this thing up to do a team race, and be able to pass the controller around. That would be super, super cool if we could do that. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I said, Chris. Yeah, we're gonna try out the hot seat. All right, yeah. So that's working well. No problems. Okay, next is Spellbound. I don't know why it does this. Sometimes when you load a game, it will revert back to an A600 with an Aros ROM. I've never played this game before. It looks like another Roger Dean inspired logo. Got a 2-player option. That's cool. No jump button. Weird. I don't think this is. I think this is. Is this Psygnosis? I thought it was. It was something that looked like Psygnosis, but it was like an off-brand Psygnosis. It just seems crazy that there. Okay, there is. Weird. So there is a jump, but it's 2 fire buttons together. Okay. All right. Anyway. It seems like this company, I don't want to cast aspersions, but when you name your company Cyclaps and you make that Roger Dean inspired logo, it seems like they were trying to fool some people. I don't know. I'm not just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Up next, there is a list of games for tomorrow. It's available on Amigathon.com, except it's not tomorrow, it's Saturday. Picard. We're moving right along. Hybris is next. Just a second. Okay. See, again, it immediately takes me to this A600. I don't know why it does that all the time. So Hybris, episode 1 with the Amigos, bringing it all back home. Alright, looks good. Okay. Okay, next up is Space Quest. Alright, we're good to go. You know, it's funny, I never played Space Quest, so can't wait. Can't wait to give that a shot. Okay. I have not played it since Aaron told me I was a fool for not liking it. But I'm sure that it will. It's, you know, I didn't say it was bad. I just said it was definitely squarely in the middle in terms of quality of Amiga shooters. Street Fighter 2. We might play a couple of these. We might go through all the editions to see if they've gotten better. Alright, this is working. Yeah, I need to. It's going to stream on Twitch. The Amigathon's going to stream on Twitch. It's going to simul stream, but I didn't want to stream this on Twitch because I didn't want people to just see. You know, we reserve our Twitch streams for things that are real important because we're not on there all the time. So, in fact, I need to remember to reconfigure my restream.io account to make sure everything is going well. Because it wasn't streaming out to YouTube for some reason. I am, John, deathly allergic. Okay. Next up, thank you, Pixels. Next up is Amigo Aaron's weight loss wager results. It'll be fun. And then we are halfway done with Amigathon. Starting the second half is Mr. Nuts. Hoppin' Mad. I can't believe that we haven't done this on the show before. Okay, this works. Yeah, we should. We should. We got to make sure that the official Amiga scale, is true to form. Michael, did you get my message on Discord? I sent you a DM. Okay. Next up, this is one I think. Oops. Yeah, this is not the right game. So here's another one we're going to have to download. I think this is the one that we want, 1.1. Okay, now I don't like the fact that oh, it's a new configuration, I see. Okay, so really we want to load. How do I load a configuration? Okay. Okay, now for this, what we need to do is go to settings, directories. It's weird. There should be something there. I wonder if this is going to be another thing where I have to create. Yeah, I might need you guys to help me with something. We've got a couple of these PD games, and since I can't really load. Well, if I opened up Workbench, I'm not sure how I'd be able to link that with the PC. So, do you think the best solution would be to, like with these LHAs, to make a hard file that's got just like what Pixels did, basically? Is that the way to do it? Yeah, we did. We got protracted work. It was a weird DirectX error, Duncan. I've got the LHA here. This is the WHD load file, but I can't just like make the computer accept it. Can I load it as a LHA? Let's try it. Yeah, the thing about WinUAE is it reads these files. Oh, actually, no, it reads zip files. It doesn't read LHAs. So, yeah, yeah, Gary, if you could make one for Dogfight 1.1, which I got from Aminet, I will send you. In fact, I'll just send you the LHA on Discord right now. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. Okay. Coming up next. But the problem, the problem remains with FSUAE because it's such a different animal. Is that there? I don't know of a way to configure FSUAE to search a folder on my PC and make that act like to share folders like you can on plain WinUAE. Like I said, this is just for Amigathon. I have all this set up on the main computer. That this is that the OBS is running on. So that's why things are a little akimbo. If there is an easy way to do that in FSUAE, though, I am all ears because I'd love to just drag and drop LHA files into that directory and have them read them. Okay. Have fun, Chris. Take some pictures. I'd love to see Greenwich Observatory, home of the GMT. It's unfortunate that UTC has stolen the thunder. Just another EU bureaucracy nightmare. Am I right? Okay. Next up is Super Hang On from Laurent Giroux. I'd love to go there. I don't think I've ever been anywhere close to there. I'm tempted to just say screw the rest of the testing and just play some Super Hang On, but we'll let that wait. Okay. Next is the D-Paint Challenge. See how this loads. This I have not loaded yet. Might have to do the same thing we do. Just hit enter. It'll be fine. Okay. Just have to go back and do the same thing we did before. I'm wondering, yeah, so this is going to be another thing where I'm not sure. Duncan, it might be easier if you just, is there any way that you can just send me JPEGs that I can launch from Windows of your D-Paint stuff? You're the only person that's given me anything, and I want to show it off. I don't know if you're still here, Duncan. You should. I think you're here, right? Cool, Chris. Have fun. So yeah, Duncan, is there any way that you can just send me um, JPEGs of that art that you sent me, and we'll just show it that way? That would be easier for everybody involved, and we'll save the depaint action for me and Aaron and Brent to compete in. Because I just don't know where this works in a different way. Let's go back and look at this again. Yeah, it doesn't, there's no sort of place where you can put, just drag images into. Yeah, I guess there's just not a lot of budding artists in the Discord. That's all right, Pixels. I don't know how, if Brent and Aaron do Argathon, I don't know how I mean, I've seriously spent, like 4 hours a day, at least 3 days this week, just getting stuff ready, doing the promotion, doing all the artwork and stuff like that. I mean, it's a big endeavor to do Amigathon. And we do it during the summer because I'm off. So I've got nothing better to do. They're not going to have. I mean, maybe if they do it during Thanksgiving, they can prepare during Thanksgiving week. But I'll be interested to see. I'll be happy to participate, especially since I won't be running the show. Okay, Pipe Mania is next. That's right, Pixels. Your artwork is built in. Let's look at those transitions one more time. Oops. There we go. Okay. Pipe Mania. This is another one I can just sit down and play right now. Cool. That's done. Okay. I may need to get a longer... Hey, John Marshall, you still here? That pixel art starfish is something else, Pixels, I tell you. Do you have a, at least 6-foot USB micro cable? The phone charger style cable? We could really use, I've got one, we could really use one more. Okay. Next up, Alien Breed 2. Okay, yeah. It's not the end of the world. In fact, I may even have another long one somewhere, but I would like to be able to pass these controllers around, and that one you definitely can. This one, you're pretty much limited to sitting right here, but I can always get up and move around too. Now that the mic situation is better, this year it's going to be so much better. It's going to be so much better. Okay, Alien Breed 2, it works. Thank you, Pixels, for choosing an awesome game. Yeah, I mean this one is probably 3 or 5 feet. So okay, what are we looking at next? How about a little bit of this one is the one that I'm most afraid of. Celtic Legends. I'm just going to try a little bit of this just to see what we're in for here. Oh, hey, Gary, are you still around? Yeah, the music is great. Okay, so we can go 2 players without any computer interference, which is good. Oh, start. Could you do that one more time? Do the same thing you're doing now with Liberation Captive 2? That would really help me out a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is going to be something. Celtic Legends. Yeah, Liberation Captive 2. Okay. You know, it's funny, John. Future Wars had both great graphics and music. It's a great, really, really unique point-and-click adventure game. Okay. Wizio is another PD game. I don't know. Let's go back over to Aminet. I really hope this is just an ADF. Nope, it's an LHA. You know what? What would happen? Oh, I don't have, yeah. Would it be possible, Gary, for you to make an LHA, or I'm sorry, an HDF with multiple LHAs, and that way we could just run the one thing? Let's see. CD32 ISO. Oh, this is linked to a zip file. Yeah, Wizio is the next thing. Let me do something on here real quick. I'm just curious. Yeah, I can extract LHA files with 7-zip, but it doesn't give me anything usable. So, but yeah, Wizio is the next one. Gary, if you wouldn't mind um, shooting that over. Thank you for that link, Duncan. Yeah, this is definitely not just an option in the settings where you just say point your Amiga at this shared drive, which is what I want. Says no, only one Z. WI. Oh, here, I'll just link to it here. Okay. We are nearing the end, folks. Tanks and stuff is next. I don't know why or how we seems like we have more than a few PD games in here. Tanks and stuff. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to figure out a way to get FSUAE to read LHA files just for the future. What do you think if I did this? What if I just did this? How awesome would this be if this actually worked? I don't want to start any game. I want to start. I want this ADF. Okay, let's just start over. Let's get our 1200. ADF. And then what if we said that this folder was a hard disk and we tried to start it? What if it was that easy? What if it was that easy? Our troubles might be over. If this actually works, this would be miracle of miracles. Thank you, Paul, for that CD32 ISO. I thought, I got so excited. I got so excited. It didn't work. It seems like it should though, right? Right? I just saw a desktop. There it is. All right, guys. I think that we are in. Except that I don't see these. So you can't unzip LHAs. You need another program to unzip or extract LHAs. Okay. Well. Okay. Dazzly, we have not gotten there yet. It is the next game on our list, actually. Oops. 64-bit. I wonder if there's like a refresh. Just start from scratch again. Success! Success! Hey Hussein, how's it going, man? All right. So, obviously, after the stream, I'll go through and I'll do this differently, so it's not quite like it is. But I mean, even this knowledge has been worth all of Amigathon. Just knowing how to use a folder on my PC for LHA files in is with FSUAE is great. Okay, but anyway. Let's do the same thing with that tank game. Okay, and we'll just do this. We'll go. Create an HC. Okay, well, let's do one thing at a time. Let's go ahead and drag in this and okay, that's already set, so that's okay. Okay, then we're going to take this, unzip it here. That in there. Now we'll make our Yeah, I wish, Usain, it would be great if we didn't have to use an emulator. Maybe one day we'll have a PAL system that can run most of the games that people want to play. Uh, but unfortunately, until then, we've got to use good old UAE. There it is. Thanks and stuff. I don't know if FSUAE does PowerPC emulation. Okay. TFX is next. Dazzly, your game. Does not appear to be here. So I fear no game anymore. Mini install hack. What do you think that is? Okay, that's not what I need. Okay. Let's check with the company. Yeah, that was one thing we were talking about too, Lobsterminator. I was talking to Aaron the other day on the phone, and I was going over the list of games, and he was appreciative that there were so many two-player games. Those were a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oops. All right, thank you, Gary. Oh, it did not work for me. All right. TFX ADF Amiga. Yeah, they've got this thing called the zone on the EAB, but the thing is, stuff ages out of the zone. It doesn't stay there forever. And I guarantee you that if this went up in 2007, it's not there anymore. Let's try this. Awesome. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate it. Stick that over there. It's a pretty big game. 7.3 megs. How's that even possible on a if this was a cover disc game? Yeah, I mean, Duncan, let me see if I can find, let's see. Yeah. Again, the issue is just figuring out how to, let's see, if I get a Deluxe Paint ADF and I load Workbench, no, I need an LHA of Deluxe Paint. Let's see what this is. Okay. So let's try this. What if I do this? We'll extract. Okay. And we'll take this. We'll stick it up here. And then what if I take Pixels hard file? Okay. We'll make this one directory, then we'll take Pixels other directory, and then we hit start. Okay, then we don't hit start. Then we get rid of this, we put in Workbench. Oh yeah, we need to do one more thing. We need to go here. We'll add one more directory. Now we'll hit start. What? I don't want any of this stuff. Get out of here. What am I missing? Thanks, Michael. Oh, Gary, you don't have to. I figured out how to do it. So I figured out how to get the LHAs working on here. So I appreciate it, but somehow I stumbled into the right way to go. Now I don't know why this is not working. I've got workbench.adf. Okay, we're just gonna just start from scratch. Okay, we've got our workbench. Okay, now let's add. Oops. Oh. And then we need to add the directory with the games. Okay, we'll add the C, and then we also need to add the directory with the games. Okay, start. But if I run into problems, Gary, I will definitely let you know. We've still got a day before. Yeah, basically that's what this is. If I just load Workbench and I point it at the this directory, it basically turns it into a hard file. Although, I mean, yeah, I'll send you those other things. If you can come up with a way to make it easier, then yeah, definitely. Okay. Ah. Okay. So let's try this. Let's try here. Did I not copy that over there? Shoot. Oh yeah, there it is. Lex Paint 4. Ah! Okay. That did not work. Okay, so you can't run an ADF. That was my question. I guess I should have just asked before going in there. Okay, so if you can't run an ADF from Workbench, then I don't know how I'm going to load. I don't know how I'm going to load. Okay, maybe if we do this. Maybe if we do this. In here. You're right, Gary. Did it go back to 3.1 on me? That's unbelievable. Although I guess it doesn't matter. Or I mean, or not 3.1, but 1.3. I guess it's just blue background. Okay. Okay. So I still have these various directories. This is my C drive. Yeah, this is going to work, guys. This is going to work. Duncan Styles. Batman. Oh, yeah. Okay. Another mystery solved. So we're working through the stuff. Okay. Now I'm messing it up immediately because I can't. Let's put things into a weird. I'm sure that if I'm in full screen, maybe. Let's try that. It does kind of weird stuff with the resolution. Very cool, Duncan. You've got a lot of talent. You will not see results like that from me and Aaron and Brent this year. All right. Oh yeah, I do nothing but AREX all the time. Okay, now. Oh yeah, we never did finish our TFX thing. So TFX is here, but we know how to overcome it. And so Gary, I will send you this as well. I just want to make sure that it works. You're right, Duncan. Nothing comes easy on the Amiga. Especially when you're emulating. Things come a lot easier. I mean, if we were just dealing with data disks and the program disks and a real 1200, um, although, you know, who knows what problems might come up there. What do we have here? Probably the middle one. FPU. Bye, Hussein. Alright, we'll just go with that. Yeah. It's all you're absolutely right. It's all about what system you're used to. For sure. Huh. I wonder why that didn't load. Let's try again. Not enough memory. Wonder if I can do this on the fly. Probably not, but it never hurts to see. Where did our first option go? Oh, there it is. I don't think it worked because. Oh yeah, there it is. Maybe. No. Okay. Okay, so we are going to have to restart this, but that's okay. We shall do it. Now we've got chip RAM, fast RAM, all the RAM. Yeah, I will. I will as soon as I do this. Okay, so doesn't seem promising. Oh. I always get nervous when I can't hear the drive. The fake drive spin. Alright, there you go. Oh, they make you go through all the credits. Okay, so this is working. All right. Oh, interesting, Pixels. Thank you. That's true. I might have been double clicking a little bit too much there. And finally, we wrap things up with the Addams Family. Just to make sure it runs. Yeah, I figure we'll be doing, you know, one of the advantages of having the two computers set up is I'll be over here looking up docs. And I'll leave that one to Aaron. All right, good old Addams Family. See you, Dasley. All right, and Addams Family will close it out. I do plan on doing a full playthrough of the Addams Family as sort of a grand finale. So hopefully we'll be able to raise another couple bucks while we do it. Yeah, it does seem like it's a bit low. Duncan. Let's see what we can do about that. Let's see, it's probably going to be in the... Maybe this will help. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. Seems like that's the highest one. Okay, well maybe that... Let's try and go back, because the Addams Family is definitely a game I know well, and I'll be able to tell. But you're right, the frame rate did look pretty low there. It still seems like it's kind of chugging, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know if it's just my mind. Yeah, it does seem like it's kind of. And it's doing it on on the TV, so it's not just on the you know, on the screen through the USB capture. I've got off, auto, and off. I have no documentation. Let's see. Do you think it's... wonder what would happen if we ran it in NTSC. I'm just wondering if it's... well... I don't know. Oh, yeah. Definitely not that. That's alright. I'm not sure that this video should be clicked on thumbs up. Yeah, I don't know, let me try something real quick. Would be great. Okay. Yeah. I just loaded it up. So I don't know if this... maybe the issue is let's try this. Amiga PC properties. Oh, that's Hertz. That's not. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just opened it up on my this the main PC, and I wasn't getting any. I wasn't having any trouble. I mean, you know, it wasn't choppy, so I don't know what the issue could be on here. Because it can't be in my TV. Because, well, it might be. It might just be that the capture card is just it's really it's pushing a lot of stuff through. Yeah. Yeah. It may just be. I mean, just may be the way that we have to do it. Um, it may not be. It may not be perfect, but the. But it's not bad. It's not insurmountable. Yeah, the frame rate definitely drops when I go full screen. See, it's really fine when I go. My Windows desktop refresh rate. Okay. Not exactly sure how to do this. Oh, here we go. It's still. Oh, well. Does that look better on your end? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, let me see. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't even know if it's possible for me to change my frequency on the TV itself. Boy, now I've messed up my TV. I mean, this is a this is, you know, it's not a horrible computer. Um, if it can't run FSUAE, oh, I got the wrong mouse. If it can't run FSUAE at full speed, you know, on a full screen, it's not, it's disappointing. Let's see. I don't even know how to do this anymore. Computer management system. So this has got an i3 at 3 gigahertz. So that should be more than enough to run FSUAE. I don't know if there's a way to, let's see, I guess we could do Task Manager, right? So now we're at 20%. I wish there was a way to know when I went to. Maybe we can just quickly Alt-Tab back. Yeah. So the going full screen didn't really hurt it. However, did you see how the TV changed it changed frequencies? So maybe we should turn that off. No, that's the thing. This computer is only being used for Amiga emulation. It's not. I have two computers, one doing all the streaming stuff and one doing just the Amiga stuff. Let's go back into settings. Let's turn that off. It is disconcerting or weird that when I start a game, the TV switches frequency automatically. See how it goes to 25 hertz? Why does it do that? Oh, you can't see that. That's only on my TV, sorry. Okay. There's got to be something going on. And see, now it just went back to 50 hertz. 1080i at 50 hertz. Oh. There's got to be something in FSUAE that's causing it to do this. Like this, maybe? What if we did full screen window? Maybe that would make the difference. And maybe it has something to do with this low latency video sync. Let's try this and see if it improves things. I don't know. It's now I've got, now I can't even tell. I mean, I definitely see it chugging on the, I think that it looks worse for you than it plays for me, if that makes any sense. Because like I'm seeing Gomez like stop on your screen. Like, I don't know. I don't know anymore, guys. I think it looks better. Okay, let's try something just for fun. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, sorry. It's getting crazy. Let's turn that off. Okay. course. Unplug this. Back. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. That's so much better. I mean, you've gotta say. I mean, you've got to be able to tell the difference, right? Now. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. What? You can't see? You really can't see that? Why can't you see that? How is it now? Can you see it? Okay. Alright, so you can see it now, right? Okay. Alright, now I'm going to attempt to go back into the game. This is where sometimes things get a little crazy. Okay. Did it freeze again? Did it freeze again? Okay. Okay. This is the usual nonsense. Don't worry, I'm used to it. We will overcome it. I think okay. Give me just a second. Okay, we're going to relaunch this. Okay. Then we're going to full screen. What? Okay. I also don't know why the music's not working. That's just for fun. Just a little something we don't understand. I don't understand why. Okay. Try another setting. Okay. Are you guys getting this? Is it working? Okay. Does that look better? Oh, okay. I don't know why WHD load does this. Okay, but it's not the end of the world. I can figure this out. See, it's not frozen on my screen at all. It's okay. Hold on. Try something else. Okay. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do, because it's the 11th hour, and I mean, why not? We're ditching the whole second computer idea. Instead, because the games just aren't running right. Splitting the signal is degrading the frame rate in a way that's unacceptable. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go old school, 3 monitor setup. Far left is the screen with all the games. Middle is the chat, and right is OBS. We'll run in full screen windowed mode, so we can page back and forth. Man, I really wanted this other PC setup to work, but it just, the quality isn't there. You know, if we're not doing stuff at the highest quality, then what are we doing? So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. I've been at this almost 3 hours. Oh yeah, that won't be a problem. All of that stuff, I can get easily. In fact, it all came from this computer, so that won't be a problem. So what have we learned? We've been at this almost 3 hours, and we've learned that sometimes the original way is the better way. So, but anyway, guys, thank you for going on the journey with me, Duncan, Aaron, not you. Yeah, that sounds good, Aaron. Yeah, all the games work. That's good. Gary, I will send you those LHA files if you wouldn't mind making an HDF for them. That would be, or an ADF. That would be great. I learned some Amiga stuff. It hasn't been wasted. It hasn't been wasted, and it will save us time and heartache on the day of the event. Thank you, Picard. Anyway, guys, tomorrow I am going to do a practice run of the Addams Family to make sure I'm at the top of my game. So you can tune in about the same time tomorrow evening. We'll hopefully hit the ground running on Saturday. So thanks, guys. See you later. Adios. Oh yeah, you're over there. Bye.